Fala aí pessoal, beleza? Quem fala é o Gato Mercenário e voltamos para o terceiro episódio de Game of Thrones, beleza? Lembra que eu parei no segundo episódio lá? Sim, eu parei no segundo episódio e hoje voltamos aqui para o terceiro, beleza? Então, bora continuar. Parei bem naquela mesma parte.
These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Aí ó, ficou feio o bagulho. Ai, caralho. Eita porra.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal.
Que porra foi essa?
Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft. I imagine I'd be pretty good with a sword. Sorry, sometimes my curiosity gets the better of me. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Tá bom, a gente pode olhar essa sala aqui, né? Suprimentos médicos. Ele tá com a perna um pouco machucada, vamos sentar, dá pra sentar aqui? Vamos olhar lá fora.
The Ironwood Grove.
Bosque de pau de ferro. Caralho. Bom, acho que a gente tem que sair lá pra fora, então vamos lá pra fora. Suponhamos que temos que ir lá pra fora. Será que tem como ir lá pra fora? Ih, acho que... Pera aí. Não, não é lá pra fora, deve ser aqui dentro mesmo. Eu tenho que ir pra... Também não dá pra ir pra lá. Que hora que eu falei da espada bugada, acho que ela não tá bugada não, é assim mesmo o lugar de guardar ela. Ó, vamos mostrar a espada aqui.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now.
Bom, acho que a gente tem que levar a espada pra esse cara, né? Mas cadê esse cara?
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maester Ortengren. Look, I'll show you.
Sobe, cara. Tem ali... Vamos sentar aqui. Eu não estou acreditando nisso. Ele vai dar a volta pra sentar, sendo que tinha um negócio de pra sentar do lado. Vai saber. Essa é a casa Forrester. Ah, é só olhar, não era pra sentar não. Mas precisava dar a volta. Caramba, gente, a gente tem que ir. Não, é que... Acho que não é ali, né? Será que eu tenho que falar com ele mesmo? Vamos ver.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you.
Can I go
now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but
Opa, chegou alguém.
Lady Forrester.
Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Bom, ela é a filha da Lady, né?
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
Ele salvou
Whatever
minha
you
vida.
can recall.
You saved my life, my lady.
Yet not Roderick's.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady
Estava
Forrester would like to
liderando a
know.
vanguarda.
Rob Stark named him to lead the van for the march on Casterly Rock.
A fitting tribute, no doubt. He was House Forrester's best.
Essa aqui deve ser a parte que eles estão indo pra
This has
Casterly
been
Rock.
so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children.
Não sei se
But
isso
I
faz
was told...
parte do universo de
I was
Offense.
told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed?
Vamos dar espadinha.
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous,
Fudeu.
especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you
Snow.
understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
Fala que eles
They
iam atacar.
attacked me!
And they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument you cannot win. We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his
Deserves
family they
intelligence.
killed.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Edward morreu, né? Cortaram a cabeça.
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
I've done nothing wrong!
Not in their eyes.
Nossa, é
It's
bem
just the
gritante.
excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay. Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
Pra onde eu...
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Caramba, a
Not
gente vai
in
pra
the eyes
muralha.
of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
Eu vou.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
A gente vai pra muralha.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The Whitehills will come looking for you.
Então eu tive que virar um guarda da noite. Galera, primeira vez que eu tô jogando esse jogo aqui. Parece ser bem legal.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
It's important. Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not
Onde fica o
often
bosque do
discussed,
Large?
if ever.
Where is the North Grove?
That I cannot say. Not yet, at least. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house.
Eita porra, gente.
But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Vamos para o frio.
Iron from ice.
iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor
say
and
forte.
dignity of the house.
I'll be strong.
I know you will.
Bom, pessoal, é isso aí. Vou ficando por aqui com esse vídeo aí já. Já tá 12 minutos. Eu vou deixar pro próximo episódio pra mostrar o que vai acontecer com ele, que eu também tô muito querendo saber. Beleza, gente? Então é isso aí. Valeu, falou e fui!